Hi, my name's Xander. I'm here at EGX 2014 with finalbossfight.co.uk, and I am joined by
Jonathan Lamb,
David Cowell,
and we are going to talk a little bit about Eminence, Xander's Tale. So can you tell us a bit about the game?
Well, essentially what the game is about is an MMORPG mixed in with a card game battle system. So you create your character fully customizable, your hair, your eyes, your armor. You put that character in an explorable world where other people also sort of explore and you meet each other, battle each other. And the twist of the game is when you battle each other, if you win, you can actually take your opponent's card. So it's got that playground element to it as well.
Yeah, I think the PvP aspect is very, very competitive. You know, we wanted to go back sort of the schoolyard days in a playground where you could just, we play against each other.
Playing for keeps.
Yeah, playing for keeps. And, we just want to create a card game which is very accessible to everyone, but at the same time, make it very, very risky and just let people have a lot of fun.
And so, how long have you been developing the game?
Well, we've been developing the game for the past year whilst being in a 9-to-5 job as well. It's myself, David, and another graphic designer, Petros Afshar. He's actually the creative director of our studio. Yeah. And we've been doing it for a year.
Yeah, started off for a year. I think it's been difficult but motivating at the same time. We've all got, like, as John said, full-time jobs still and working around this game. But it pushes us.
It's been an amazing journey.
It has been an amazing journey, yeah.
And so where did the inspiration for the game come from?
Well, it's a funny story actually. So myself and Petros, we used to write RPG scripts when we were kids, and this game actually began as a story. So we got together one weekend and we wanted to create a really interesting and different story which explored very, very dark themes, something which you don't really tend to find in a lot of RPG games, And it all started from there. So we ironed out a plot on the weekend. We got John involved, refined the story further, and John and Petros basically combined their design skills and produced some initial concept artwork, which is the cards that you see over there. And what we saw, after that, it was pretty much a wrap. We just thought we were onto something.
And so what platforms is the game coming to?
Well, we plan to put the game on iOS and Android, so the iPad, the iPhone, Android phone and tablet, and we've got it for the Mac and PC and Steam as well. We're a Kickstarter project, which we're about 60% of the way through, with 10 days left. So using those funds from Kickstarter, essentially we can also do it for consoles as well.
Yeah, we're planning for consoles. I mean, not thinking sort of the main three. You've got PS4, Xbox, and we're actually aiming for micro consoles like Ouya too.
Right. Yeah. And so when will people be able to get their hands on the game?
Well, once the Kickstarter's finished and we've got once you guys have pledged and helped the game out, we plan to get the beta around early next, like summer next year, at the latest.
Right. Yeah.
And so what have you brought with you to show off this weekend?
Well, what we've got is basically one aspect of the game. It's sort of the card battling experience. And in this instance here, we've got a really smart, it's a challenging AI that you can go up against.
Right.
You're seeing now, we're seeing people playing games and they're playing around 8 to 10 games. The games are very quick, but they're very strategic. So a lot of the people that have been checking out the game, most of them haven't played any card games, so it's very easy to pick up. And after the first game, it seems like people are just sort of drawn into it, and they just end up playing a lot of games.
And so how's the reaction been so far?
Sorry, the reaction? Reaction has been very good.
Very positive.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good just to actually see people interact with the thing that you're building. Yeah. And we've seen people get frustrated as well, so that's a good thing.
Are there any specific tweaks that you can think of making after seeing people playing it for the first time?
actually, we have like a lot of people have come to us playing the game and saying, oh, you know, your deck or your hand, it would be nice to be able to see all 4 numbers on the card so you can compare your hand before you play it onto the board. And I think that's been a design element that as we've been designing, sort of overlooked. So perhaps once we go back into developing the game, we'll do something about that.
Great. So where can people find out more about the game?
Well, we've got our website, which is www.playeminence.com.
Yeah. Search for Eminence on Kickstarter as well, and that will be there. Yeah, that's sort of the main ones.
Or Google Eminence.
Or Google Eminence, yeah, Xander's Tales.
We're there as well.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Awesome.
And look forward to seeing more soon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for checking out the game.